Alrighty, so I got this package today in the mail from Jackson's Art in the UK. It only took about 2 weeks to ship it here, and the shipping only cost $3.95. So this is my first order from them. I always just kind of ignored them as a possibility because of I assumed shipping would be really bad, but it wasn't. Now, I did only order this, this is a real small box, and it weighed, what does it say, 0.269, which I'm guessing is probably in kilograms. Yeah, so anyway, I've just cut the box open, which I thought I was filming, and I was not, but I'm just going to go through it with you now. Okay, we got some packing peanuts, which they feel like the kind that are biodegradable. That is preferable. I actually ship a lot of stuff myself, so I can probably reuse them. Oh my gosh. So I have only, up to this point, bought myself a couple of good brushes. I mean, like, student grade brushes. And I have ordered this Escoda Versatil travel set. I don't do a lot of traveling with my brushes, but I do have to go in and out of the house a lot. So we'll open those last, because my studio is not attached to my house. Okay, and then the last thing in here is this tiny little box. I ordered some White Nights paint. More peanuts. This is very carefully wrapped. I appreciate that. All right. So I wanted to get, I bought only one color that I currently use, and that's their lemon. It is made from PY3, and it is light fast. I really like this as part of my mixing palette, and so I really wanted to have one in my White Nights palette as well as on my primary palette. The others that I really love that are in my primary palette, I did not order because I was racking up the cost here. So I did order one tube. This had really good ratings for being a mixing color in a cyan magenta palette. This is their Cobalt Chrome Turquoise. Now I also ordered their Cobalt Turquoise, so I can do a side-by-side comparison of them in another video. This one, the Chrome, is made from PB36, and it is light fast and granulating, which I'm excited about. This is made from PB28, and it is also granulating. So it'll be really interesting to see what the difference is between those, because that was something I was trying to look up online, and I really couldn't find an answer. Here we have Indian Yellow, which is made from PY150. They look like little candies. This is Perylene Violet, which is made from PB29. Here we have Quinacridone Red, which is from PV19. I'm sorry, PR19. Aureolin. And this one is made from PY151. Geranium Red, which is made from 242. And one mix is their Sap Green. I wanted to try that one. It also had good ratings, which it has yellow 150, green 36, and black 7. All right, now let's take a look at the brushes. Okay, so got like a drawer style box here. This is really nice, solid packaging. I will definitely use this box for something. I love little boxes. All right, I know this is a vegan set, so synthetic hair and synthetic leather case. This feels very nice in my hand. It feels high-end. It's really hard to pick up how black it is on camera. This set should have a number 2, number 6, and number 10 round. This is a little bit difficult to open, so I'm imagining it's going to be even harder to close. It looks like mascaras or something. It's beautiful. Okay, so we'll start with smallest first. It feels very light. Just kind of pop that out. And this is our number 2. That's really nice. We'll have to see how it holds its tip. I do have an Escoda Prada brush in a size 4 that I really love, and it holds its tip beautifully. I use it for a lot of detail work. Now, just first impressions on holding this in my hand. You can see it's pretty balanced, but to be balanced, I'm going to have to hold it up here. I feel like this is the intended place to hold it, but then it's top heavy. If I hold it here, it just falls over. I don't love that about it, but that's definitely not a deal breaker. I might even get like some cheap pencil grips and put one right here, because this is where I would want to hold it. It's right on that spot. But I already have a pretty bad callus right there where I hold my brush from underneath, and I could see where this metal bit might irritate me a little. Just set that one over there, and we'll take a look at the 6. I was so excited that I found a set with, oh, look at that tip. Hopefully it holds that, because that looks really fun to play with. This is kind of strange though, because it gets really wide here, which I'm guessing they did that to balance the weight. I'm not sure, but it's not really necessary for it to get that fat, I feel like. And it may be harder to handle. We'll see. We'll see. I have seen in reviews before that this feels hollow, and it does, especially on this one, on the number 2, because it's so light. This, however, doesn't feel as light. Now, another thing I noticed here that's really strange is the brushes get longer. They're not the same length, and I don't understand that. Maybe that's a high-end brush thing that I just have never experienced because I only have cheap brushes. Well, student brushes, but I'm not sure why it needs to be so long. Again, maybe it's for weight. Okay, and then here's our last one. This is significantly heavy. Yeah, this one is quite heavy in the hand. Of course, I would never return anything overseas, but you know, I might prefer, if I had a place locally that I could purchase brushes like this, I might prefer to try a different kind from Escoda. But overall, I'm still super, super excited. And again, that looks like it has a really nice point. And there's some beautiful striation in these synthetic fibers. They've really gone out of their way to make it look as real as possible. You know, function aside. There is one little stray hair there. Let's see if we break apart the... Somebody's like out there cringing that I did that without water, but you know, even though it's not stuck together anymore, it looks pretty good. That's my little haul. I'm very excited to get that in the mail today, and especially at such a reasonable price. Most of these were right around $3. This one was $4 something, but of course it's 10 milliliters. And then the brushes were $56.63, and it was only $3.95 for shipping. So I would count that as a win. Thanks for watching. Bye.